Hello guys, hello. You're welcome to the channel, to my channel. My name is Pascal Algo. Guys, today the 26th on the Saturday of February 2022, I welcome you to my channel once again, and today we are going to be talking about uh, what you can do and how you can actually get to handle your certifications, especially your marriage certificate, how you can do that. We are equally going to continue with telling you on the preparations and how to easily pass through the airport. Gray Markers, nice to have you here, Gray Markers. Nice to have you. Hello, good afternoon too. You're welcome. How are you doing, man? Hope everything is going fine. So we're going to continue telling you more on how to easily pass the airport, what to do when you arrive at your destination. Easy travel, you're welcome today. You're welcome. Like I normally say, my name is Pascal Ago, and we are here today, and we'll still have our topic of the day, topic on next level. The next level concerns about marriages or relationship that you can form, specifically or especially when you are outside of the country. So what should you do? How can you do it? Or we get to settle things, and then people can talk about their experiences. So after I give you a topic on that, so I am going to ask that you do the normal thing. When you join, you like the video, just give this video a like, thank you, and then you copy the link of this video and share to your audience, either on YouTube, sorry, either on Facebook or on WhatsApp. Share to the groups, share to the which other one they call them, the Facebook on WhatsApp. Share to your groups and friends. So then you come back and you can ask your questions. So today, if you are here, you can easily just put down your questions, and I'll go on it immediately I see it. If I see your questions, I'll go on it immediately. Nice to have you here, Mr. Nwabweze Benedict. Good day to you too. So once you join, give this video a thumbs up, and then copy the link, share to your WhatsApp and your Facebook group so that people can join us and learn what we have for the day. So we kick off, guys. So that being said, if you have anything, put it on the comment section, any question or any contribution. Now I will read out our next level topic for the day. Aside that, I want to tell you guys this video is always going to be available on the channel, on my channel, anytime you want to watch it. Also get to watch and see, get back to any information you want to get on my channel. So it is going to be available, and you can scroll either back or forward on that. So coupled with the fact that I am still going to be giving you tips on how to succeed, survive whenever you travel out of the country. But then while I was getting ready or getting prepared for today's live session, guys, something came up in mind, and I really have to tell everyone this. For everyone who's going to watch this video, I know it's everybody wants to like go to a better place. I'm not going to lie to you. This place is way better than Nigeria back home, or better than Africa, better than what we have back home. Nobody is running away from their home. We are all looking for a greener pasture. And let me tell you something. If the people who are saddled with the responsibility or given the responsibility of putting things in order, as per the people in power and in government, if they should put the necessary things in order for people to come back, believe you me, we would all want to come back home. We all want to come back home, because it is never, whichever country you are going to is never going to be like home. It's never going to be like your own country, and it's never going to be your own home. It is never even going to be close. But then, if the situation back home does not change, we will have no choice, and then people will have no choice than to make wherever they are going to their home. You understand? So, guys, that is what we are experiencing at the moment. Now, that being said, I want to put in something. I want to put in something here. I want to say something. I'm coming back to you, Mr. Benedict. I'm coming back to the question you have just asked. So what I want to put in is this: if you are back home in Africa and you are, especially this talk is especially for Nigerians. If you're back home in Africa and you have something you're doing, I do say this in my other videos. If you have something you are doing, calculate. Thank you guys for liking the videos, and thank you for sharing the links. Thank you. If you're back home in Africa and you are doing something, any business, any job or work you're doing, be it an office job or a personal business or a family business, if you're earning as much as 1,000 dirham, 1,500 dirham, 1,800 dirham or 2,000 dirham, please try to stay back home, at least for now. I'm telling this especially Nigerians, due to the fact or the situation now going on, the difficulty in securing work permits and the 2 years working visa for Nigerians. Yes, there are options, but those options are quite high. Very few persons are able to meet those particular options. So I will advise people, if you have something you're doing back home, please stay back home and wait till if things are going to see if things or when things are going to get better. Wait till when things will get better here before you can travel. It is not easy for the people who are here. It is not easy because it is not that easy to get jobs here. It is not that easy to get people, get companies to recruit you and then get to make visas for you. And there is a law here that companies cannot allow you to continue working with them if they cannot make your visa. And for them to make your visa, they will have to secure a work permit for you. Work permit is what you get to secure before the visa is approved, and then you finally get your own permanent residence visa, that is your PR for this country. So if you're not able to secure that work permit, your visa or your permanent residence process cannot go on. So that means you cannot get the visa for staying here. So I will appeal to those who are still back home. If you have something you're doing, don't venture into coming to this place at this moment. It is very tight. The reason is this: I actually go out, and once in a while I see people who are actually mostly Nigerians who are stranded at the moment. I equally have forums on my WhatsApp. Aside from YouTube here, I have WhatsApp forums that I actually manage, and the way I'm also equally part of many other WhatsApp forums and Facebook forums where people keep asking you for jobs and jobs and jobs. And to tell you the truth, I have tried on my own part. My friends have tried on their own parts too. Very many persons have tried, but we keep sending people, and you find out, I'm not going to lie to you, Africans or Nigerians are not the only people who are looking for jobs here. Quite all right, but it is much more tedious and much more difficult for Africans, in the sense that if you even get that job after all these sufferings, they get to tell you that no, your visa cannot go through. So what is the need? So you see that even from your chasing or going for the job, you are already frustrated even before you start going for that. So guys, I would advise people who are back home, if you can, stay and wait a bit longer till when the work permits or the visa for Nigerians start going through easily. That is what I can say at the moment. Now, with that said, I'm still going to tell the people who are here or people who have already purchased their flight ticket, or you already purchased your visa. Yes, when you apply, it is going to go through. Dubai or UAE is a tourist country, and so they always allow people in. But what I'm going to tell you, if you already are in this category, you already got your visa, you already got your flight tickets, you are already here and you're yet to start working, I'm going to tell you, don't give up. Do not give up. You are already here. Pursue it as if you have no second option. But please don't get into any form of crime. Do not get into any form of illegal activities. Try to legalize and be legal in whatever you're doing, and then try to adhere to the laws in this place. And please, let's get to find a way to make things or get things to be better for every one of us. Now, the only places I know I can advise people who are looking for a job is this. Please, I'm still going to come back to the topic, but this came around to me and I had to say something about it. The only place I can advise people who are looking for jobs are places that people already went to, but if you have not been there, at least you can still go and drop your CV. The first place is Group L office. They are now known as Waka.me. Group L office. Group L office is at Alcos. Just get to any Transguard accommodation, Transguard security accommodation at Alcos. When you get there, ask them for Group L office. They will show you the building for that. When you get there, submit your CV. They are now called Waka.me. Group L is now called Waka.me. So in case you see, go there and you see the name. So submit your CV to them. If they have an ongoing job you can manage, please go with it. Please go with it. If you can, guys, keep your visa running. Don't go and say you want to stay back or stay by, or you want to save money, and so you leave yourself to go on overstay. If you can, please keep yourself far away from entering into overstay. That's my word for you, especially those who are already here. If you have already got your ticket, or you're about to fly, or you already got your visa, do not lose hope. Maintain it as usual. You can come in and you can be able to get a job in a free zone. There are still free zone areas that still give people jobs. The only thing is that there are not much companies in the under the free zone. And also the free zone areas are actually most of the jobs over there are actually a lower paying jobs. So guys, I'm going to tell you, keep the hustle going on. Keep keeping on. It is not going to be easy in any way. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Of course, if it is easy, it would have been a challenge. Keep on and keep on doing however or whatever we are doing, and God's grace, we are going to be seen through in anything we are doing. With that said, I want to tell you guys one of the topics I have for the day, because people do accuse that I don't actually follow the topic, only just one person actually. So I'm going to start first of all by one of the topic I have here: attestation of marriage certificate in UAE. Someone asked me a question, if marriage certificate can be attested. No, you cannot attest your marriage certificate in UAE. It has to be from back home. That is from where you got married in. You understand? So if you if you got married here in UAE and your marriage certificate is from UAE court, then you can attest it here. That's no problem. But if it is from back home, you have to attest it back home first. Yes, there has to be an attestation back home, over there. And mostly, yes, the UAE just actually, they just opened an attestation center or a consulate in Lagos. You understand? So you guys back in Nigeria can use that. Equally from other countries, you can attest your marriage certification or certificate in your own whichever ministry of your government is in charge of marriages and attestations back in your place. So please have that in mind before coming to the UAE. If you equally there are if you can, if you have people you can ask, there are people who actually offer those services, the services of helping you to attest your marriage certificate back home. Yes, they are equally here, so they can help you, but it is risky. It is risky because first one is that you're going to be handling your original certificate to people you don't know. That is one. I'm not saying that they are going to do anything, but then yes, you're going to hand them over to them. And then secondly, you're going to be paying a huge sum of money for them to help you do that. Only for the attestation of one certificate alone can cost you up to 1,000 or over 1,000 dirham. So it is not worth it. If you check, it is better for you to do it back home before coming. If you have the opportunity to be the only one out of the two couple, if maybe your wife or maybe you are the one who's back home, you can equally go home and do the attestation yourself. So that is it. That is what I have on that at the moment. Then do the attestation and make sure you attest it at the UAE embassy over there in your country too, or whichever office is in charge of that. With that said, I will go back to you guys and the question you asked. Gray, I'm okay. Everybody is fine. Thank you. Benedict, you say, greetings, I greet you. I say, Benedict, you said, how can I open bank account in Dubai? Benedict, first of all, do you have a partnership visa? Do you have a partnership visa? Because if you're working with your personal company visa, I don't think you can open an account at the moment. I don't think you can, because opening of account depends on your salary most times. You get in there, they ask you what your salary is or no. So if you are not, thank you guys for liking the video and thank you for sharing the link. If you can, you share the link so that more people can join us. So Mr. Benedict, it depends on your salary and it depends on the type of visa you have. And sometimes banks don't want to open those accounts for you because you are actually having a company visa that the company made for you and all that. You understand? And most times, let me tell you guys, whichever thing you do with your Emirates ID, your company knows whichever place that you actually go to and you clock in your Emirates ID, your company normally gets information. Why am I saying this? Now, go to the there is a paper you signed when you were actually trying to apply and you put your thumbprint or thumbprint, yes, on that paper. When you sign them, if you check that paper very well, you will see a phone number that you don't know about. Most of the time, that's, in fact, all the times, that phone number is the phone number for your own company, mostly the HR of your company or whosoever is in charge of recruiting people in your company. So that means that whichever thing, that is how they get to apply for your own visa. So it means whatever thing you're doing on that visa, the alert comes to that particular number. That is why when your visa is even finishing and all that, they get to know. That is how your company gets to know, because they get informations concerning the visa. And so wherever or whatever thing you do with your card, with your Emirates ID, they will know. You understand? So definitely, even if you lie and tell the bank people that you earn higher than you are actually earning, once they slot your card onto their system, your Emirates ID card onto their system, they can access your salary. They can access the name of your company, your position in the company, and then they can access how much you actually are earning. You understand, guys? So that is one of the reasons why it would not be easy for you to open a bank account. Now, that said, if you have a partnership visa, it will be way easier. Although for Nigerians, there have been difficulties in opening of bank account at the moment. Though it is not just peculiar to Nigerians, it is quite almost in peculiar to other countries. But at the moment, it seems it is mostly for Nigerians because of the fact that they're having issues in securing of the work permit, which in turn makes it difficult to secure the normal 2 years visa, which comes with all the documents you need. So that being said, my people, I equally want to tell you, Mr. Benedict, to try something in case you actually want to be doing some kind of transaction. Personally, there have been some uh, there is some online banks that you can use, they can equally issue you cards and you can use it for online transactions too. There are two of them actually. Personally, I have been using PayPal. I don't know if you actually know that. PYYPL, that is how it is spelled. So you can just go and download it from Play Store. You can download it from Play Store and then get to register with it. If you have your Emirates ID, it will be easier on that way. If you don't have, maybe you try and see if you can use your passport. If you can use your international passport to register and then get to bank online with them. Anytime you open it, you can put the CVV number. It is always there. It's always there. Whenever you open it in your phone, you can use it to shop online. You can as well have, there is another one known as M Bank. It is known as M Bank. That one, when you open it, you download the app. When you open it, I think they will get to contact you and you get to have not just an account, they can issue you a credit card too. So that means you can use that one to withdraw money. You understand? So that can help you to work as if you have a bank account, and then it can equally help you in case you will need a bank account here and then you want to use it for in case you want to travel out, and yeah, that will help. You can use it to pay in money into your own account here. So you have the app, you have the card to control everything you actually want. So that is what I have for you on that. mBank and PayPal. PayPal is spelled PYYPL. Download it, register, and then you can bank with them. You have a virtual card on your phone. Once you use an app, but once you open it, it will look like a card. Or you go for mBank. So that's what I have for you on that, Mr. Benedict. Ademide Olugbenga, you said, can I drop my personal number? Mr. Ademide, I do not drop my personal number except I am on business with me. You will have to chat me on my Facebook. Please chat me on my Facebook account. And Pascal Emmy is my name on Facebook. Pascal Emmy, that is Pascal. Then Emmy is EMI. Just chat me there and let me know what you want. If we get to talk and continue talking and we agree to enter into business, that is when and only when you will get my personal number. Please, thank you. Hiba Mahmoud, nice to have you here. Hi Pascal, please let me know which is the best SIM card to get on arrival at the airport. Mr. Mahmoud, I actually think, or rather Hiba, I wouldn't know if you're a guy or a lady, sorry about that. So I'm going to tell you, Hiba, the one I know that they are actually sharing, which the people normally get is Do. Do is quite the popular one here. It is just popular. It's not that it is the best. It is just popular. You You understand? There is Do, there is Etisalat. Those are the two. For me, there is none of them. None of them is the best. You understand? The only thing is that you're going to see people using Do network. It's just DU, spelled DU, Do SIM card. Do network. The other one is Etisalat. So anyone you see, just take it. And then it is free. At the airport there, it is free. So if you see the queue, better join the queue, guys. Better join the queue. Don't leave the queue, because if you don't get that SIM card, it is really going to be very, how do I put it? What's the word again? It is really going to be hard or difficult for you, because you need that number put on your CV. You need that number to make calls, because you cannot make calls with your own phone number. You can actually make call with your own phone number back home, but it is going to cost you a whole lot of money. A whole lot. You have to even have money in your phone before you can receive call with your international phone number from with the one you came with back home. So that is why you need to buy the one for here, and you can easily either get an internet subscription outside of your home, or you can use it to make calls and for directions on where you are going, and for you to find your way around. My brother, the eyed fry is good, okay, because I was looking for a job. Thank you guys for liking the video. Thank you. You say, my brother, okay, good, because I was looking for a job. A guy sent me to someone, and the guy he will sleep with me, because he will sleep with you before he can give me a job. So sorry about that. Gray, are you here? Are you here in UAE? Gray Marcus. So sorry about that. So sorry about that. Some people are like that. Some people can really be something else. I had an issue I had to solve, be part of solving, because some people are just being mischievous sometimes. And then what happened was, this lady actually got under the visa. She paid for a visa. I think I've told this story before in this channel. She paid for a visa under this particular guy, and wanted to fix herself as the supposed wife. People do that sometimes. So just because it was going to be cheaper for her to, so she can get a visa at least 2 years. She paid the money to the guy. Fast forward a few months later, the guy started threatening the girl that he wants to sleep with her, and he must sleep with her, and that if she doesn't, it's going to cost some things or something like that. Now, this guys, some things I am not supposed to be saying here, quite all right, because this particular procedure is like something that actually just people just do to help each other. You understand? But this guy took it somehow to the next level, threatened the lady that if she doesn't want him to sleep with her, that he was going to cancel her from his visa and stuff like that. And the girl begged and begged. She wasn't able to. Long story short, she had to involve the church members before all this case, everything got squashed or solved. So, but that is the stupidity of some people. That is very, very bad. So I'm really sorry. Run away from those kind of persons, my dear. Run away from those kind of persons. If a guy wants you, he should be able to be plain enough and approach you on a normal way, on a normal senses. If he or she wants to, or rather he wants to date you, he should be able to talk to you and ask for your own consent, and not as a condition for rendering kind of services or help. Sorry about that, Gray. So another African queen. Okay, I mentioned an office for Group L. There's also another office, EFS services. They are into both security, cleaning, CCTV operator, even kitchen workers like stewards. You understand? So stewards, EFS services. I think they are close to Etisalat area of UAE in Dubai here. EFS services, you can Google it. I think maybe they have an office in Jebel Ali. So Google EFS services, EFS. So you can equally go there. Some of these companies, they actually, they are able to secure free zone visas for you. Either you being a guy or a lady, you can go with a general helper CV, a cleaner CV, a security CV, CCTV operator, general helper, or anything, any kind of CV. Sometimes they do recruit for even forklifts people. So, an African Queen, nice to have you here, my dear. You're welcome. Guys, if you join, you get to just click the like on this link. Thank you. And then copy the link of this video, share it, then come back. When you share it on your social media handle on WhatsApp and Facebook to your WhatsApp groups, then you come back and join us and ask your questions and listen to while we answer others. I still have a little thing, just very little thing to talk for the day. Before I continue with your question at African Queen, I am going to introduce our talk for the day, our next level talk for the day, which is it okay for a newly married couple to get a long stay visit by a mature younger sibling of theirs? Is it okay for newly married people to now get visited by either the younger brother to the guy, or younger sister to the guy, or younger sister to the lady, or younger brother to the lady? They are newly married and then they get visited by such siblings into their home. Is it okay? And those siblings are going to stay quite long. So is it okay for them to visit? If it is okay, guys, let me know. If it is not okay, let me know, and please give the reason why you said it is not okay. Newly married couples, and then maybe the sister of the wife visits and wants to stay for long, or the brother of the man, of the guy, visits and wants to stay for long. That is our next level topic for the day. This reason is because it will help people. I just chip in this topic so that it will help people who are in relationships to move to the next level and to know what to do in case of situations which could arise. And another African way say, anyway, one can do online jobs in Dubai, like Upwork or Fiverr. What's the mode of payment? Whenever you join any online business at another African Queen, the payment is almost the same worldwide. Whichever way that particular platform pays, that is the way it is going to be paying you to over here if you should join one. Yes, I know about Fiverr, and if you're presenting any services, be it physical or maybe what is it called, virtual service, or kind of products, physical products also. So you can actually be part of Fiverr. So the mode of payment is always the same. It's always the same. Once the country allows that platform to work in the country, the payment is always the same, my dear. It's always the same. Okay, Gray Marcus, you say we Nigerian given your Nigeria work some, okay, giving your Nigerian work someone to sleep with the lady and collect money. Why? My dear, those people are their own personal, they have their own personal issues. Seriously, for me, I don't believe it's just for Nigerians, actually, my dear. It is equally obtainable in every other place. It's just that maybe it is more coming out because you have experienced it from your fellow person. Really sorry about that, and it happens, and but then it's not something that should be condoned. It is very bad, and should not be carried along. Sorry for your ordeal. How expensive is a 6-year-old used 2-liter engine capacity car in Dubai? How expensive? I can tell you something at another African Queen. I can tell you getting a car won't be a problem here. The problem will be you getting a license. The license might be for you to get a license, depending on your experience and everything, getting the license might be more costly than might be costlier than the car you want to get. So when you have up to like 4,000 dirham, you can buy a car here. So securing the license is the main thing. So I would ask you to secure the stuff. If you want any kind of a car, you can get it here. So budget from like, I would say for a decent car, budget from like 5,000 dirham, between 5 to 10,000 dirham, you get a decent car you can drive here. It is not an issue, and you enjoy the fuel too. Even though yes, they are kind of trying to add money of recent, but it is still not as bad as if you are earning, you can maintain the car. You know, born right, Nancy. Okay, Nancy, thank you. Say right on, Jerry. Thank you, Nancy. So guys, when you join, you click on just press on the like button and then share the link, then come back and ask your question. Varinda, Mr. Varinda, I'm all right, I'm doing good. It's been long. Mr. Varinda is an Indian here with us. So guys, you see, we are actually not alone. There are people from Uganda, there are people from other nations. I get my the third place country that I'm being most watched is USA, and it's in America. The first country is Nigeria, of course. The first country is UAE, which is Dubai. The second country is Nigeria. The third is USA. The fourth is India, followed by Ghana, where again Pakistan. I saw it yesterday night, and it was awesome. Pakistan, Gambia, Uganda. Those are the places I actually saw. You understand? If you're here and you're from whichever country, if I did not mention you, that is because I have not been getting much viewers from your side. So if I'm getting much viewers, it is going to appear definitely. There are percentages. There are percentages that they actually allocate to them. So that is why I do tell you, try to share the link. Once you share the link, people are going to start watching us from your own side, and then we'll probably have people sharing their own experiences from your own side. You never can tell. You might be able to share in a group, and then someone who has been to Dubai, someone who has traveled out might just join, and will get to be there, and he or she will talk about their experiences. I'm doing great, Varinda. Hope you are doing good too. Another African country said, does all the Emirates like Fujairah, Sharjah have metro? Currently, no, but they are working on that. It is only Dubai Emirates that actually has this metro. But currently, there is a project that has been going on, might be ready anytime. So the project is that they have been doing this railway from Dubai to the capital city of capital emirate of Abu Dhabi. You understand? So instead of traveling for like 2 hours or 2 hours and some minutes by bus, you can travel just 50 minutes by train. So that is what they've been. The project has been on for some time. It might be launched soon. It might be opened soon, and it cuts across other emirates like Fujairah. Yeah, like Fujairah. So a part of Sharjah is close to Dubai. So Sharjah shares a bit Dubai for those people who live close to Al Nada and the stadium areas of Sharjah. So that's what I can say for now. So for now, only Dubai has full metro station. That is the train station. Williams Omokere, greetings, my brother. Welcome. Yes, I'm here in Alain. Wow. Gray, you're in Alain. I am here. I used to work in Alain before. I know almost every part of Alain. That was where I worked when I came into this place. As where I had my first UAE experience, and I thank God for that, because it really opened my eyes to things. I thank God for that. The only Emirates I'm yet to visit in this whole of UAE is Al Quwain. I don't even know where. That's the only Emirates I don't know where it is. Maybe that's where I will get to go before. Guys, ask your questions before we go on. Our topic for the day is this, please. Our topic for the day, aside from talking about attestation of marriage, which you can find, you can get it if you rewind back, you see where we talked about it, about attestation, attesting your marriage certificate, which you must do back home. We talked about it, and then next thing we talked about is the SIM card. Try to get the SIM card at the airport. There's a free SIM they share when you're coming into Dubai. Please get the free SIM at the airport. If the queue is much, yes, stand there. That is because the people who are standing in the queue knows it is important. You cannot get this SIM if you leave that queue and come out. You cannot get it until you have an Emirates ID. So that is why people queue on that line. It will be difficult for you. So guys, try to get that SIM, queue up for that line, get the SIM. I know most of you will be tired by then, but then it is something you really need. Get it. You need it for your CV, for your job hunt, and you need it for directions or making calls, calling people. It will make things easier for you. It will make life easier for you once you come into this place. Ask your question, guys. So Gray, you said I refused him. Because of that, I refused the job. So sorry about that. You will get a better job and a good one. Sorry about that. I wonder what people gain when they actually, even some people that are, let's forget about the very bad idea of trying to sleep with you or something. Even people who actually get to put so much money on a job, I wonder what they actually gain on that. Put so much money, and at the end of the day, the person begs you with the little money they have, and you say no. You say no, you cannot give the person. Another person either takes the job or the job goes to another nationality. Yes, that nationality is a human being, but you might not know at that moment the person who's begging you needs the job. The wickedness you exhibit just because maybe someone has taken job from you and they did not pay you before. Your experience in this case does not really matter. If you are bent on that for your feeding, then you must have a way of doing it. Have a way of saying, okay, if this job, you depend on this job to feed, don't put all your problems on that particular job. If the job is listen, you can take 200. You can say this person, how much can you afford? Can you afford 150, 200? Can you afford that? Can you afford, if you can take 100, take it. It is something. 100 gram these days is way big money. You understand? God will provide something that will come tomorrow. You must not lay all your life issues or lay all your problems on that particular money. Please see it in a way that you are helping the person, even though you maybe agree with the person that after giving them the job, okay, they are going to complete the money. If they don't get to complete it, it is on their own head and not on your own head. You actually made a sacrifice and you gave somebody something out. See that you're giving that job out. If they pay, good. If they don't pay, still good. But God will definitely provide for you. It is about being persistent. Don't put all your problems on that particular job or on the particular person who needs the job. That is what I will say on this. Ask your questions, guys. Ask your questions. Any question you want to ask, let me know. Another African queen, you said, I think it's bad idea. Okay, thank you for contributing. I think it's bad idea. This couple are new and need time to study and adjust with each other's faults. Okay, living family member will be an interference which can destroy marriages. Okay, that's nice. Okay, there's something I'm reading here. It says time to study and adjust with each other's fault. Why are they just? Why did they choose start studying each other. Why was there not a time for courtship, time for them to be friends, and time for that courtship moment? Was there not time for that before growing into husband and wife and then getting married and living together? I thought that's what the time is. Maybe they should accept the members of the family. What if maybe those people are not members of the family, or let's say they just married and then they chose to pick a house help, yeah, or something? Is that okay? A house help that is a lady too, or a house help that is a guy. Is that okay at another African queen and other guys? Guys, ask your question. Ask your question. Anything you want to ask, I'm here. I don't have much, or you make a contribution what we are actually saying. So the next thing I want to talk about is another African queen. You say, can one be a bus attendant in school? Yeah, do catch course and apply in same school. Very well. Yes, if you do watch some of my videos, I do tell people that yes, you can be a bus attendant. Yes, you can. And most times they actually recruit ladies for the bus attendants jobs or positions. Yes, you can. You can now do catch, and then you become a. You might not necessarily start with catch. If you have the money, you go for catch. But if you don't, you can actually go for other little courses or smaller courses that can help you to deal with that. Can you be promoted to a TA, teaching assistant, or only after the 2-year bus contract? It depends on the school that actually you are in. You understand? They can upgrade you at any time. Then now you might not be promoted because of this contract you already signed with them. You understand? Because uh, most of these schools actually try to keep with the law, sorry, with the contract or the law. You understand? They try to keep the government policies. So most of them might not upgrade you until you finish that 2 years. You understand? But as far as your qualification is there, you're qualified for that teaching position, you might as well finish up with that particular one. If they deem it fit, then they might actually cancel that particular contract, and then you sign a new contract, which is to my own knowledge, I will tell you, I don't think they will do it, because you have to be amount to them paying another money and reapplying for you again, because there is a change of status here. You understand? And a change of position. Okay. Amen, Gray. Amen. Dating at African Queen, you say dating and living with someone 247 are two completely different world, my dear. We all do things so differently. Yeah, it is nice. That's actually the way it is. I remember what you just told me. I remember there was a girl I was dating back then, my dear. And then when I suggested moving into, do you know what happened? Her mind flew, like she was like, seriously, like live together, are you serious? Like she got so not excited, she got so scared, a kind of that, how is she going to be living 24 hours or something? This was my girlfriend back then, you understand? So it's really different. Yeah, I believe it's really different. For me as a guy, I wasn't really I was flinching on that. I was just more like, okay, finally, I believe I'm okay to have someone by my side 24 hours. At least I will be with her, and I don't have any issues, since I don't actually even play around and all that. So that was what I had to say. It took her a couple of days to actually get to come back to her to other, and then get to move into the apartment. That was back when I was in school, by the way. Please don't roast me on this. Yeah, you are right. At another African queen is quite different, two different things, living together every day. Yeah, we all do things differently. Hey Dahir, nice to have you here, Dahir. How you doing, Dahir? You know the drill, guys. Like the video, share the link so that more people will join us. I don't have much. I am waiting on your questions. I'm waiting on your questions. So your questions will determine how long I will stay here. Uh, if you are here for the news for work permit, the situation or the rather the status quo still remains. The status quo remains, being the fact that people are still having the difficulties in securing the work permit. In return, it affects their ability to secure or get a visa, the 2 years visa. Talking about Nigerians. Meanwhile, there is no official ban for work permits on Nigerians in the UAE. This is what tells you that our people, our leaders back home know what is going on. They just don't want to do anything about it. You understand? I believe we are enough. The country of Nigeria is enough to get things in order with them. So Dahir, you're welcome. Nice to know. I'm doing okay. Thank you, Dahir. So guys, ask your questions and then let me know. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is this. What comes first, medical insurance or visa application? Guys, first of all, I want to clear this notion. Something came in mind. Your work permit comes with your visa. So if somebody is selling you, because somebody asked me this before, they say uh, somebody told her to pay for Emirates ID, then later she will pay for visa application, then later she will pay for work permit. I laughed and laughed, and then I told the lady, I said, please, if you have not paid any money to this person, please don't continue. But if you have paid any money, find someone who knows how things go around in UAE, and then go and visit the person and give the person a very serious warning, because work permit comes with your visa. When you're applying for a permanent resident visa, work permit comes with it. You understand? Which at the moment is not coming for Nigerians at the moment. It's quite difficult to secure. Uh, Work permit comes with your Emirates ID or with your permanent your application of a visa. So you just pay for one thing. You're paying for permanent residence visa. Then work permit will come with it. It is work permit that will they will get first, and then followed by medical insurance. Your medical will come. You understand? Medicals does not come before that work permit. There's going to be a work permit first, which brings out your 2 months visa, employment visa. When that one comes out, that means that you have gotten a work permit. That means that yes, you can now work. That is now when you can go for medicals. But that particular work permit cannot come out if it is not approved at the labor. You understand? So it is when it is approved and it comes out before you can be able for what is it called, for medicals. That is what I can tell you on that. So at another African queen, you said, I feel like there are so many other easy fresher jobs we have no idea about, except living in Dubai. Okay, yeah. Can you please tell us and do short video too? There are so many other easy fresher jobs we have no idea about. Okay, except living in Dubai. Um, I wouldn't say there are none, and I wouldn't say there are much of them. But when it actually comes, what comes in mind is this: securing of visa. Yes, there are fresher jobs, quite all right, securing a visa and all that, like coffee makers. The easiest jobs are normally cleaners. One of the easy jobs, but I wouldn't advise one to go for it, is house helps or housemaid. You understand? So until I think until the government of this place handles and gives a particular laid out rules for housemaid jobs and construction worker jobs here, I don't think the perception will change about, especially the housemaid or house help jobs or nanny jobs here. You understand? So the nanny jobs are quite easy to get, but uh, the situation in which things go on are quite overwhelming. That is why people see it as a job that you shouldn't go to. That is one of the worst jobs. First of all, is the issue of not having an off day from work. It is a very bad idea. The secondly is the fact that you don't have a particular time frame for starting work or for stopping work. It is very bad. When the fact that you are living full-time living nanny or housemaid or house help, so it juggles things. It makes things really bad. So that's one of the things that actually makes that bad. So other jobs are cleaning jobs. Cleaning jobs. There are people who take you as there are car wash jobs. There are car wash jobs. You should be careful for the companies too. There are car wash jobs, and there are which one again? Car parking jobs. Yes, car park jobs. Car park in the sense that you are traffic, kind of a traffic personnel in maybe a big park or a big mall. You understand? So you can be a traffic car parking personnel over there. Which job again? I've talked about cleaning. The next is I don't know if I talked about coffee makers or otherwise known as barista. So baristas are equally on that category. You can get those jobs, the fresher jobs. There's what again? I think that's all my mind can remember now. I'll try to make this research and get a video of that. Yes, I will try. You can equally work as maybe a salesperson or waiter or waitress in restaurants around. There are restaurants that you can work as waiters and waitresses. You understand? Get to like call customers. You can equally work as concierge in big hotels or big hospitals. Concierge are those people who stand. Sometimes they call them meet and greet. You can open the door for people who are coming in and then get to greet them, get to direct them to where they are going. Sometimes yes, they exist in both hotels, malls, some big malls and some big companies, depending. So the concierge work is there. Then another, it's housekeeping. You can call them cleaner, but normally for those big hotels, they call them housekeeping. So the housekeeping, you can go with them. You can get to apply for such jobs too. Those are the lower jobs that I actually think exist at the moment. Otherwise, if you talk about security jobs, which actually gets to need your certification and the training given, most according to most of the companies or according to the law of the country. Even though some companies actually take up some people who don't have the license, but subsequently they get to push you to go for the licenses most times. So that's what I can say. So ask your questions, guys. Ask any questions you have. Otherwise, maybe we end today. We end our talk today. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you don't, and then or you have any contribution to our topic today, guys, I have other videos that I posted on my channel. There are other short videos. All my videos are not long, please. So they are always short videos, and I would want you to go through them. Try to go and watch the videos and get to comment, get to share them if you can. Let people know and get the information. The main purpose for opening this channel, for starting this channel, is to make sure that people get informations as regards traveling outside of their country, as regards coming to Dubai or UAE, as regards on how to survive and succeed, on how to get to cross the airports easily. So guys, that's one of the reasons for starting up this channel. So if we don't have any other question, I would think that we'll have to adjust and then postpone for tomorrow. If there is no other question from you guys, I believe it's already 1 hour that we started. So I think watch other videos, watch get to make your comments. If you want to contact me on Pascal Emmy on Facebook, and then on Instagram you can get me at pas_Emmy, which is PAS_EMI. Chat me on that, and then if we have any business, we talk more on that, and then that is the only time you get my personal number. I only give out that in case of emergencies or businesses. With that said, I love you guys, and then I'll see you tomorrow.